Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new episode of Legends. Today is an epic and special day, because today we are going to start playing the first round for the Blood Warriors Guild League. Now, the admins, Red Dragon and Blood Drunk, they've devised a special tournament format for us in the guild. It's a conquest mode match type, meaning you have to win with all your decks that you are participating within the round. It's a team-based tournament, not really a tournament. It's actually more of a league. That's why it's called the league, because there's a number of teams, and all the teams have to fight each other in round robin. So I'm the captain of Team 5, and we are Team Pokemon. And for my first match, I'm going to play against Team 6's captain, which is Team Rangstar's Lateralus. So for this round, I'm bringing Raging Skulalu and Mid-dayos. Now, I have improved both of my decks, especially the Raging Skulalu. This is Jordan Nijjaro's build, tweaked to my own desire. We've got Improvised Weapon, Execute, and Rapid Shot. It's a control deck. Archer's Gambit, Bruma Profiteer, and Farger's Guild Recruit, Ravenous Hunger, Sword of the Inferno, and Astrid. We've got Brotherhood Slayer to gain those contracts in combination with Astrid and any other lethal creature. Crusader's Assault, extra card drawing capabilities combined with Rapid Shots, and Leaf Lurker for getting rid of wounded creatures. We'll get there. Golden Initiate, good prophecy, can be buffed, deals quite a bit of damage and heals. We've got Quicksilver Crossbow. This is this item and the Sword of the Inferno can be used with Morag-Tong Nightblade to draw cards, and if you draw actions, their actions will be 0 cost. Territorial Viper for control, lethal, a Nasi to steal everything resembling keyword on the board, cast into time, Duke Vidam Dren to further draw and benefit from the remaining Magicka thingy that Duke Vidam Dren offers. Basically, if you play a 0 cost like a contract and you are 8 Magicka, you will draw an Unstoppable Rage, because that's the 8 cost card that we have in the build. Or if you use all the Magicka, you will draw an Improvised Weapon, which helps with Rage. We'll see next why. Piercing Javelin, Alina Binoc, lethal, can dispose of multiple stuff, combine it with Archer's Gambit or with any other weapon, and we've got good removals everywhere. Immolating Blast for those nasty token decks if the how should I say, the necessity arises, but against high rolling decks or just basically snowballing decks, focusing on a single lane, Immolating Blast is your friend. Belligerent Giant to get rid of, combined with Dishnik to get rid of supports, and I don't know, just throw a guard back into your opponent's hand. Grummet Magus, good against everything that uses actions, can destroy the biggest action in hand from your opponent. So you've got Conscription if anybody plays Conscription. You've got high cost removals if somebody is playing Tribunal or Mage. Can save your ass in quite a couple of instances. We've got 1 copy of Dawn's Wrath in case we actually need this to play and we are out of Immolating Blast. It's good. Immolating Blast leaves 1 creature in that lane. Randomly kills everything else except 1 creature. But it affects both lanes. So we've got the 3 copies of Unstoppable Rage and Hulking Scallan 3 copies. Also the Red Ear, Mirak, and Odaving. And that's about it. This is the Raging Squall deck. Let me quickly jump to the upgraded Mid-dayos of mine. Let's take a look at the setup. So, the Mid-dayos is the same Mid-dayos that I use all the time, except that now that shackling is now in trend again, I've decided to swap off something that I didn't thought it had great value, and added 3 copies of Dress Renegade. This helps you against territorial sanctuary pets, helps you against shrieking harpies, and a lot of other stuff that basically just shackle. So let's get over the build. We've got Crown Quartermaster 2 copies, Dagoth Dagger 2 copies, can be used with almost anything in the deck that this creature has good power. And you can use it especially with Manic Jack, giving him an extra keyword, thus improving both HP and attack. Shadow Shift to move stuff around, good for lethal and for picking your targets in case you want to play control. 6-out Amulet to give forecast, and everything above, not forecast, 4 damage creatures, and everything above that, 1 additional damage and ward. Awakened Dreamer, Mortal Traitor, Shrieking Harpy, Saran Pawnbroker, Wardcrafter, Corner Club Gambler, and Daggerfall Mage. Doomfang Ally, great in Mid-dayos right now. It can get a lot of keywords or buffs, so it's great. Lateralus Sharpshooter for some silence, Manic Jack, because we have Dagoth Dagger, we got 6-out Amulet, we also have Sentinel Battle Mace, and where is it? I can't find it. Wardcrafter and Queen can give you wards, guards and whatnot, so you can buff that to sky high. Swift Strike helps with lethal, Vigilant Ancestor for protection, and of course with Dress Renegade, that's a 5 damage 4 HP body that you can swing in your opponent's face, and it costs 3. So if you draw properly, that's one of the best combos in the deck. Garnag to mitigate any effects from mages and tribunals, or even mid decks that tend to have high cost creatures in the late game. 3 copies of Lightning Bolt the Queen, and we've got Sentinel Battle Mace, 3 copies, helps a lot. Also, if you've got a guard, you just put Sentinel and Dagoth Dagger and swing right through that, and you can basically win from such a combo. Blood Dragon 2 copies, Cliff Racer for some charge, Reach, Hand of Dagoth 3 copies, and Cradle Crush Giant 2 copies. That's great against flimsy creatures such as Lalo aggro and Crusader aggro. Got Telvos Magister to help with survival, Peregrine Giant either to throw back something in your opponent's hand or destroy some supports. Mighty Conjuring, only 1 copy, because I don't know, if you have 2 and you tend to draw them early, basically your hand is shut. I wanted to have the least amount of high cost stuff, because I've added Tascad and Aspect plus Ancano, so that's a lot of reach in this deck. Okay, so we've finished reviewing the decks, and we are about to play against Team Rankstar's Lateralus in our first game of the league. Wish me luck. Okay, so the rules for the league are every team member needs to bring 2 decks, but the decks are not fixed for the entire league. It's just for that specific round, and you bring 2 decks and you play a conquest mode, best out of 3. So you need to win with both of your decks against your opponent, and captains fight amongst each other, and all the other team members fight against the other team members based on the initial draw mechanism that the admins provided. So my opponent, Team Rangstar's Lateralus, is bringing an item Master of Arms based sorcerer and a conscription Dagoth. For my first match here, I've queued up with the with my Mid-dayos, and things are not looking that good so far, because I'm fairly confident that whatever Lateralus has used Galen on, it's the Master of Arms. Or maybe an item. You can do that. Galen can shuffle 3 boosted copies of an item. I don't want to kill my my ancestor, my vigilant ancestor, so I've put it in the shadow lane, because I have high rolling capabilities in this exact moment. Because I can play, and I will right away summon Dress Renegade into the field lane. And my opponent is running Sorcerer's Negations and Lightning Bolts, if I remember correctly. But I already got 9 damage in the shadow lane. It's going to be pretty hard to negate all of that at once. Ooh, that's nice. And actually, Lateralus is using Mace of Encumbrance, but currently only the Dress Renegade can be encumbered, Shackle that is. And I have 5 magic, and I can play Sentinel Battle Mace. I want to keep my creatures alive in case I hit a Lightning Bolt. No Lightning Bolt was hit. Let's give some ward. And there we go. Lateralus is already at 11 HP. I should be able to finish this match quickly before any Master of Arms starts spawning. Because we are on turn 5, Master of Arms costs 6. Enchanted Plate. Okay, so this was the item that Lateralus has used for with Galen, sorry. Manic Jack. Some Drain would be good right now. Let's play Dagoth Dagger, so we can push right through that buffed Barrel Stalker. That's good. Only got Rally from that. Too bad. Drain could have been excellent. A Sorcerer's Negation that was overdrawn and got destroyed. No matter what happens. Oh, alright, buddy. Yeah, I am playing. I'll respond in a jiffy. So, from my first game, Lateralus has conceded. That was fast. Didn't expect that. So yeah, this Mid-dayos build is great if you draw properly, and it has. I think it has good consistency. Let me answer Miso here. Miso is my teammate. Miso, Rangerman, and ioftherestlessstorm. They are my teammates until the end of the league. So we got until Sunday to complete the first round, meaning Miso will have to play PDMD 28 from Team Rangstar, and Rangerman will have to fight Jordan Nijjaro, and ioftherestlessstorm will have to fight Fabian. Ooh. I'll keep Immolating Blast, because if it keeps snowballing into Master of Arms and a Garden of Swords, then having a removal can clean a lane a bit is actually very good. We already have Raging Raging Skull, Hulking Scallan. That doesn't look good, but I'll have to trade it nonetheless. If he's got an item, he can destroy my Golden Initiate. But instead it gets shackled. Hive Defender should be very good. Again, Lateralus is boosting all the items in his deck. Barrel Stalker. And that's it. Okay. Well, I will execute that Master Swordsmith to deny my opponent buffing any more items. And I'll use Crusader's Assault and trade into that Barrel Stalker. Yeah, eat your Oreos. Good draws. Okay, so we've got a Sanctuary Pet. We've got another Hive Defender to protect. Daggerfall Mage. Daggerfall Mage. And Hound giving guard to the Daggerfall Mage. Trying to force me to trade into that. Well, I will play my Javelin. I have to play it. No items for you. We can head for face. We're safe. I mean, he'll have to trade both of his creatures into my Hive Defender, or not. Or not. And I'm guessing, yep, Golden Initiate is bye-bye. Merchant's Camel. A good way to throw away items. Too bad when they are when the buffed items from the Swordsmith go to the graveyard, they are not still buffed. They are just like normal items, so Master of Arms equipping them will not get the buffed items. That's good. I could use Immolating Blast, but I won't. Instead, I will Hive Defender, and that's about it. I wanted to play Morgtung Nightblade in the Shadow Lane, but I would get too much damage. 6-7 damage plus any buffed up item that Lateralus has in his hand could hit me very hard, so chose to avoid that. Hive Defender provides a good trade. Master of Arms already on the field. Damn it, if I would have had a Constant of Time, would have been epic. We can still draw it though. Skin Hound. Okay. I'll have to play... I can't play Morgtung again. I'll have to play Sanctuary Pet and combine it with Archer's Gambit. Because that's the logical thing to do, especially with that 6/9 Master of Arms. I could also execute the Blacksmith. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's shackle the Hound, because that's the lane that we will not be present in. Archer's Gambit, goodbye Master of Arms. And execute on the blacksmith. I used up a lot of my cards in the past 2 turns. Not really very good. We have Scallon, so we can wait until we can drop that, and then we will be able to hit for face. Though I'm worried about some sorts of negations, because that would remove Scallon's ability to resist Shackle. I'm not worried about lethal, but Shackle. Silence and Shackle, that's bad. Okay. Well, now I can play more Tongue Nightblade, and I will do it into the Shadow Lane, and I will use Quicksilver Crossbow to get rid of the Hound. Cast into time. Let's trade into that Ordinary Necromancer. Next turn I can trade again with my Mortal Nightblade and draw yet another action, or whatever it is that I need. An action would be great. Like, we already have a 0 cost cast into time. We're waiting for the second master to use it on. Ooh, and another Raging Squall again. Damn it. Hulking Scallon. We drew a Leaf Lurker. But we don't have what to use it on right now. We'll see what my opponent spawns. If nothing happens, I'd say we have lethal. No, we don't have lethal. Just a lot of damage. He's Scallon in the field, and Rage would be great. Okay. We drew another Morktongue Nightblade. Unfortunately, current one is being shackled. Immolating Blast destroyed my Hulking Scallon, but it was a necessary evil. Why? Because if I would have hit for 10 damage, I would have broken 2 runes. 2 runes, that's 2 extra cards. That could have possibly ruined the day here. What will Ordinary Necromancer summon? Camel. Camel, you say? Uh-oh, another weapon. So we might want to start hitting, because I'm fairly certain another Master of Arms combined with a Gardener of Swords will hit the board soon. I have only 1 cost into time. That may not be enough. Ouch. Mace of Encumbrance. Ooh, we've got a Narcy. I could play a Narcy though. So if I play a Narcy, I can play... Actually, I can play nothing. I don't want to use my Rage. You know what? I will trade and draw another card. And we drew Crusader's Assault. Well, this is going to be interesting. Because I can lay down hulking Scallon. Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking? Well, if Scallon survives, it is not shackled. God of Swords, okay. Enchanted Plate on the ordinary Necromancer. Because next turn, if that Scallon is alive, I can play Crusader's Assault 0 cost. Hidden Trail. Okay, that's not in my deck. It's what Mudcrab gave us. This means extra damage from my Scallon. Now, if my opponent summons more creatures in here... oh boy. The game is over. Why? Because I have... I can trade in... Actually, I won't trade in. I will first break the ward with Scallon himself. I'll play Hidden Trail because I can. Let's hit first with Scallon and destroy the ward. And then let's hit Ordinary Necromancer with the Rumor Profiteer. Play Crusader's Assault, Unstoppable Rage, and the match is mine. Yeah. Oh yeah, it feels good. Oh, I haven't participated in a tournament in so long. Finally get some action. Cheers, guys.